I am Mary Emily Deal, and I am an academic professional, which means that I teach. I'm also a professional actor with People's Store, a lifelong learner. I've tried so many times to quit acting. I've tried not to be an actor. I've tried so hard not to be an actor. But it keeps showing up in my life. It keeps showing up, and so I finally came to terms with my relationship with acting, and I finally decided that I was going to commit to this. I was going to really allow this to be part of my identity, which was a really hard thing. It feels awkward, weird, like we don't have a right to call ourselves that. We have to have some big award or some big accomplishment before we can call ourselves that, but that's not true.
Maybe scoot to the other end. Yeah, so you're open to us. Good.
I went to New York after graduate school and spent a few years in New York, and that was a highlight in terms of learning the life. Learned so much about myself. I learned so much about what it means to be an actor, how to survive as an actor, how to balance yourself, how to use the skills that we learn as actors, showing up on time, being team players, being proactive, all of those skills that you learn as an actor, all the different skills that I've collected in my life have led me to this place. And I feel like I'm finally in the perfect job because I get to do what I love, which is teaching students, being with students, and I get to teach them the other thing that I love, which is about acting. It enhances what I'm teaching students. So it's great when I book something and can be on set, take a day off and be on set, and then come back and say, this is what I learned today, and I want to share that with you. So really appreciate the support that I've gotten from the administration to say, yes, this is good. And in terms of directing, this is the first time I'm directing here at Georgia State. It's been a while since I directed. I was at Piedmont College, which is now Piedmont University, and I directed there, and I kind of fell in love with it, but I haven't done it in a long time. I'm so enjoying directing She Kills the Monster. It's a highlight for sure. I'm so excited about it. From the moment that I read the play, I was like, I gotta direct this. It was actually Susan who showed me the play, and she was like, what do you think? And I was like, yes, all the things I love. I adore stage combat. Also just the play itself, it's funny, it's well written, it's got these great characters, but I think the message is what really spoke to me, and hopefully everybody who comes to see the play will find someone that they can identify with. And I think for people who have ever felt excluded or on the outside or weird, or something about them is not being accepted in some sort of mainstream way, I think those people can come and identify with Tilly and her group and see that they are empowered and really connect with that. I think there's the perspective of Agnes, that is a person who seemingly fits into the world in the way that is already acceptable, right? But she has to take on Tilly's perspective in order to gain empathy. And I think it's for anyone who finds themselves judging some other group of people for something they don't understand, something they just don't relate to, and judge them and exclude them for that reason. I think this play speaks to that group of people as well, to say, open up your mind and really see what it's like. And I think from that perspective, I hope that every single person who sees this play will be changed in some way, because I think that's what art is about. It's about providing a different perspective, one that you wouldn't have just come up with on your own. And that's all of art, I think. Students are just great, and I knew that from the moment that they started to audition, and they've just been wonderful and supportive, and such an ensemble, and I mean, stepping up. We've had, I cast understudies for a reason, and they have really stepped up and done that work. Some of them learning multiple roles, and I mean, they step in like without a hitch. It's been a beautiful process in that way, and and every single actor has had such a great attitude and so supportive of each other. It's like, more of this, more of this. This is what we want. This is why people come to college too, you know, to have that that feeling of belonging and purpose. Really loved working with all the design team, and big shout out to Caroline Cook. She's been an awesome stage manager, really holding all this together. And you know, fight choreographer, dance choreographer. I mean, everybody's really coming together and making a beautiful piece of artwork. Probably the most difficult stuff that we've had to deal with is just a lot of complications with how we work with outside designers and consultants and things. I'm truly thankful to Greg Smith, the director of School of Film, Media, and Theater, for helping us push through all of these things that could have been completely dead stops where we could not have moved forward. And he really helped us find new and ingenious ways to get through sometimes a difficult paperwork process. It opens on April 6th and it runs through April 10th. All shows are at 7 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday, and then we have a matinee on Saturday afternoon and on Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. If you want to be a professional actor, you gotta love the work that goes into being the actor. It's sort of like a professional athlete. No one ever became a successful professional athlete if they hated to work out or hated doing the sport that they were supposed to be excellent at doing. And it's the same for actors. It's hard work. It's consistent work. You gotta love it enough to want to keep doing that, even when it's really, really hard. And that's how you get to the next level. Is always pushing yourself to what can I do? But at the same time, also having some sort of balance in your life where it's not all about pursuing acting. We have families, we have people that we love and we need to take care of, and take care of ourselves as well. And that includes financially, having something that you can do that keeps you supported so that you're not always the starving artist. You're actually a healthy, well-fed artist. I guess my biggest piece of advice would be do what you love, and do it consistently. Find ways to, if you want to be an actor, act. If you want to be a writer, write. If you want to be a director, direct. If you want to be a teacher, teach. Find the ways to do those things, and come take a class, whether it's here or somewhere else. Audition for shows. Just put yourself out there. Push yourself. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Don't think you already have to know everything. This is a learning process forever. You never get finished learning. And I think that's also why I love it. Like I said, I'm a lifelong learner, so give me a challenge because I want to learn the next thing that I need